Jim, I know I speak for a lot of people in saying how sorry I was to hear about the loss of your father. You wrote a beautiful piece about him for The Street. One of the things you talked about was his incredible work ethic. What did he teach you about business?
Well, first he said, be honest, even if it costs you. He said, listen, you know, integrity and honesty have cost me. He was not one of those guys who said, integrity and honesty have made me rich, because Pop wasn't rich in that way. He was rich in a lot of other ways, the better ways. He understood hard work. He understood the need to be able to stay busy and stay involved. He always said that if he retired and retired young, that would be the end of his life. Now, my father was still invoicing people at 92, but he loved work ethic. He loved the greatness of the country. By the way, you know, he was saying, listen, we need Bernanke to cut rates. Business is bad. He was a very honest businessman who also taught me the value of inventory, the value of being nice as a salesperson. And, you know, he was, in his own way, my father understood business better than anybody else in the world. It's why I know retail, because I've seen the underside.
Right. How did that affect you today, learning the small business from the inside out, growing up?
I mean, it's just like you hear, the big guys win. My father's business was decimated by Walmart and Target and the big boxes because he sold boxes and bags to retailers, and they couldn't buy their product at the same price even that Walmart could sell it. And he used to bemoan those. And then one day he said, you know what, enough moaning. I'm going to come up with a new business. And he realized that Philadelphians were very thrifty, and he couldn't believe that everyone had one of those thank you bags that were not differentiated, plastic bags. And he said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to build a doggy bag business. And this was in his mid-70s. And he reinvented all his mills had gone out of business, had sold the gift wrap. He did do some repping for 3M. But he said, you know what, I got a new game. And he went door to door to restaurants. And if you go to the restaurants in Philadelphia, you're going to see Pop's bags.
That's so cool. And like you, he was a big Eagles fan.
Oh my, you know, I mean, he was so upset. My father had a level of clarity that I think most people don't have at 92. Around 10 o'clock at night, he was complaining about Sanchez, and he said, now we know why he's the backup. But he believed in Chip very much. He felt so badly that he went after the Green Bay loss. He knew that he was sick. He was going to go to the Titans game. We had agreed to do that 3 weeks ago before his fall. He broke his hip. And but he loved them, and we buried him with his Eagle cap.
I'm sure he'll be rooting for them this Sunday.
Oh, yeah. And, but, you know, Howie Roseman, the very nice general manager of the Eagles, called me at 8 o'clock yesterday to say that they all miss Pop, and Pop was a great fan.
All of our love and condolences. Thank you so much, Jim.
Thank you.